Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to have a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you drop the word. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments, and I will get back with you after this live. Would love to know where you're tuning in from. If you like to participate, drop whether you're watching the live or replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from. It'd be kind of neat. I myself am from Southern California. I know not a lot of people care, but hey, it's getting chilly. It was chilly tonight for sure. So, what is happening for those of you who um, are going through a rough time? Maybe an an illness, a serious one, and you're having your doubts and not really being hopeful. This live is for you, and it's amazing what the mind can do. And these are stories where these are real, true stories where it proves that your mind is so much more powerful than you and I give its credit. So give credit to it. So, and I love, if you don't know, I love stories, and I love to collect stories and tell stories. But when it comes to a real, true story, man, I'm all over it. I love it. So let's get into it. So this is actually a true story about a guy named Mester Wright back in 1957. He was he had cancer. He had a cancer called lymphosarcoma, and his body was just full of cancer cells, like everywhere. They had these little things, and so he reads on the paper that hey, there's a drug called Crebiozin, and it's supposed to help with this case. So his doctor gives him a couple of injections, and it seems to help him. It seems to help him a lot. A little bit later on, he actually reads in the paper that that whole drug was a scam, and it didn't do a whole lot for many people, and so it was a waste. And he was just, and immediately his cancer comes back. He calls his doctor, and he says about this thing, and his doctor suspects that, you know what, it may not be the drug, maybe actually his mind. So he says, you know what, there is a more potent version of Biozin, and I'd like to give that a shot with you. So therefore, the doctor starts to inject distilled water in him and tells him that, hey, this is the more potent version of Biozin. And sure enough, his cancer goes away. He actually starts to feel better, and the cancer goes away again. So the doctor was absolutely right in that, hey, it wasn't the medicine at all. It was actually his mind, because his mind was saying, this medicine works, 100% works on me. And he didn't know what was in the injection. He thought it was Cree Biozin, and it's not. It's distilled water. It tells you, and you hear stories all the time. I mean, if you really start to look at some of these stories, another one is Louise Hay. If you don't know, Google her or YouTube her, and you'll be introduced to tons of material from her. This is a gal that healed herself from cancer just by breathing good thoughts into her mind, right? Another one is Dr. Joe Dispenza. He was in an accident, and basically they told him he's not going to walk ever again. He's going to need like 5 surgeries, and he ended up not only walking, but he teaches, and he doesn't even he didn't even have 1 surgery. So there, you hear stories like this all the time, and you wonder, do they really actually work? Well, won't hurt to try. I personally have tried this kind of a therapy myself, where I tame my mind that, hey, it's not that bad. You know, it's going to heal itself. We're going to be all right. And so I encourage you, if you know somebody who's going through a rough time, who's having some challenges with their health, I encourage you to tag them to this, or find some good stuff on YouTube from Dr. Joe Dispenza. He teaches meditation a lot, but Lewis Hayes is, I mean, it's the one to go to, and you can find a ton of information on how you can tame your mind and use your mind to heal your body. And we have everything we need to heal ourselves. I know that most of us don't use it at all. And so I hope you guys got some love, some inspiration. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple of people. Let's go. If you're not following me, if you like this kind of stuff, I go live every night. If you like this kind of stuff, follow me. I'm live on all channels. I'm everywhere: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, Threads. I go with Side Gig Sean, and I help folks with a job to create a side gig online and use social media to grow it. These days, if you're not doing something on the side, especially online, you get to write off up to $6,000 a year. If you don't know how, you can ask me. I'll show you how. You could do so much stuff, and if you're not doing any of that stuff, it's missed opportunity. I'm telling you, missed opportunity. This whole gig economy is for real. Take advantage of it. So if you have been contemplating and thinking about starting a side gig online and use social media to grow it, because you don't have a whole heck of a lot of time to go around, do this, do that, ship this, ship that, packages, none of that stuff. Everything run on your phone. So if that is you, drop the word "me" in the comments, and I will get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.